Shalom to my brothers and sisters who are in the body of Yahushua HaMashiach. This is a continuation of Yahuwah's calendar. This will be part 15b. Part 15b, and this is a continuation of the seasons calculation. So where we left off, my brothers and sisters was dealing with how to figure out the total number of days in your solar year. I'm going to give another example so it'll be more easier. So if we look at, let's see here. Let's look at 2001 to 2002. Right here, we're going to look at 2001, 2002 to see how did I get 365. So when I look at the year of 2001 to 2002, I know March the 20th is my Spring Equinox day, so that's the last day of that solar year. So I would start counting the days from March the 21st to March the 20th. Okay? I also am aware that there are no leap days in this year, which is very important when we talk about the formula that we just discussed earlier. Okay? So once I figure out how many days in March fell into the spring season of the solar year, I know this is not a leap year, so I would add it to 334. And then once I know how many days are left in my winter season in March, okay, I add that together. So I already know by looking at from the year of 2001 to 2002, from the 21st, I know from the 21st to March 30th is a total of 11 days. And I know that's 20 days in for the year of 2002 of March that fell into the winter season. So, and I know there's no leap days. So I would add 11 plus 334 plus make sure I did this right. Let's see. Yep, 11 plus 334 plus 21. I'm sorry, plus 20. So actually it would be 11 plus 334 plus 20 would actually be 365. Okay, I know this is not the best example right here, so I'm going to write it out. If I had 11 plus 334 plus 20 would equal 365. So you can see, so once I add 11 to 334, that'll make it 345, and 345 plus 20 will make it 365. And you would do that for each of the following year. So you'll look at when did the solar year begin in 2000, and when did the solar year end in 2003, and you'll carry this out. And I want you to see this pattern here again. You see how it is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 366. 1, 2, 3, 4, 366. And the same thing. And that pattern continues all the way until we get to from the year 2015 to 2016 up to 2019 to 2020. That's the pattern change here. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, and then on that fifth time become 366. And that'd be for another lesson, for another video. But what Second Enoch was talking about is that he said that the solar year has a total of 365.25 days. Now the Most High has ordained in the heavens that the 0.25 is not added up into the fourth year. So if I take 0.25 times 4, I get one whole calendar day. So in the fourth year of the solar year, this is why we have 365 days instead of 366. Okay? I'm also going to give you a link where you can read about this for further study about Enoch, the second book of Enoch. And a lot of people don't talk about the second book of Enoch. I don't know if they're aware of it, but it talks about the solar year being 365 days. I'm going to try to focus on this so you can see what I'm seeing. It talks about the solar day being 365.25 and the lunar year being 354 days. And also in the fourth year of the solar year, the year would be 366 days. It gives very good specific details. It talks about also about the lunar epoch, which we will talk about later on. If it's not in this video, it'll be another video. It gives you the total number of years of the solar course, because they call it the Great Circle, but we'll talk about that later on too. But I would highly recommend that you read Second Enoch, because there's some wonderful information to give you further understanding of how we came today to have in the solar year 365 or 366, and in the lunar year 354 days. Now I find it very ironic that the lunar year I find it very ironic that the solar year has 366 days, which was equal to the number of books that Enoch wrote, because he wrote 366 books, and then that the solar year also had 365 days, which equal to Enoch's age, and I find that very ironic and stuff. Let's see what else here we want to cover. So now that we have the understanding about why we have 366 days every 4 years, we're going to do, in the next video, we're going to talk about how to figure out the lunar epoch. So that would be the next topic in the next video. Shalom.